Streaming on the YouTube. Let's upload it. Yeah, so we're gonna put this one on iTunes too.
Have we not been?
Yeah, no, we haven't. Okay. Hi, welcome to Take This Rose. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jenny.
This is our last ever episode.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys may notice the background is different. We are in my new basement.
Which I must say, I would have liked had this studio been set up from the beginning. Would have been really nice.
Yes, the beginning, we were redoing the kitchen, and Tommy and I were upstairs in one of the bedrooms.
On an iPad.
On an iPad.
Oh my gosh. So bad. Yeah. So pretty much what's going on is Hannah's season premieres on Monday. Mm-hmm. Neither of us are jazzed about it.
No.
There's too much going on in our lives.
Guys, I'm like pretty pregnant right now.
Very pregnant.
Can't see it, but it's there.
Jenny, 2 times that we can confirm that she's had sex. Twice. Jeff, man, he's rolling in it. So, and also work with me is really busy. I got promoted. I got new glasses, which is probably why I got promoted.
Guys, Tommy looks great.
Yeah, very much a hipster.
And he's getting super cut.
Yeah.
We're just giving you like a quick life update.
I have lost a bunch of weight. Guys, being single and fearful that you're going to end up alone, great motivator at the gym.
And me, I've let myself go.
Well, you're pregnant.
I know.
Actually, you've been killing it. Yeah. So you're really in a bar now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, it's a good workout. And it's nice because, like, it's not cardio necessarily. The class I go to isn't cardio, so you don't really sweat. Mm-hmm. But, like, I'm in pain the day after.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on.
Perky.
Yeah, there we go. It's a perky butt. So that's what's been going on with us. So kind of just a lot of different reasons. Also, I mean, we can go into a lot of reasons why this isn't good, why we have to end the podcast. There's that as well. Okay, so first off, I want to just kind of touch base on some issues that I've seen developing that have like been like where I'm like, I don't care really about
Bachelor
this ending.
issues?
Well, yeah, just kind of issues with what we're doing and what The Bachelor is doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
so
go.
First of all, I think there has been a noticeable downturn in the quality of the franchise, the Bachelor franchise,
accurate,
since we've started.
Yes.
I think that we caught like the last season, Caitlin's, where it wasn't just about being a social media influencer as the end game.
Yeah.
I really think that now it's just so gimmicky and so shticky that it's really hard to really believe in any of these people.
Yes.
Like, what was the last, besides Colton and Cassie? I do think Colton was obsessed with Cassie.
Oh, yeah.
Not in love.
Soup's obsessed.
But obsessed.
Those are different things, you guys.
Yeah, they are. Like, he could murder her.
Easily.
She's
very small.
But, I mean, who do you think was, like, the last couple to, like, really be in love? Or the last time that you saw someone where you're like, oh, man, that's, like, really good? Maybe Rachel and Peter.
Yeah. Who didn't end up together.
Right. And now, like...
Sean and Caitlin seemed pretty in love.
And actually, Nick seemed genuinely devastated at the end of Caitlin's season.
Yes. Oh, God, that was such a good season.
It really was.
Guys. I wish we had been on YouTube.
I know. Oh, God.
Like, that's when our podcast wasn't very good.
Actually, I think it was pretty funny.
Was it good?
I think we were funny because we had no idea what we were doing.
We really, like, honed a rhythm. Jeff was like, he saw the post. He's like, oh, man, like, today's your last podcast. I feel a little sad. He's like, your show's so good. I was like, I know, babe. Thank you. But unfortunately, the marketplace is overcrowded and the cream doesn't always rise to the top.
We actually did get a few messages on Instagram from, like, 4 different people. One of them being your husband. Yeah, sad that we're leaving. So yes, I feel like the show has definitely declined. It's all about getting on Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, still throwing my hat in the ring to get on
Tommy will still go on.
I would still go on The Bachelorette, just for the exposure.
He's fine.
I'm sure I would forge a deep bond as well.
Super deep.
So that...
Whoever ends up being The Bachelorette.
Now, along with there being people looking for the social media exposure, everybody that's gone on the show now has started their own podcast.
Yes.
Which is really insulting.
Right? Leave it to the professionals.
But also, they have this unique vantage point that we don't have.
Yes.
But they're not talking as fans.
And a built-in audience.
Yeah. And then they get all Hollywood as hell, and then, like, they have each other on. Mm-hmm. So I think when that happened, our numbers really declined.
Oh, yeah.
And
everybody wants to hear Ben talk about his poop towel, and
God.
Ashley, I cry.
if there's one thing that we can take from this season is that Ben is not a great guy. He's sucks.
Terrible.
I hate him. And I don't use the word hate lightly. There's a strong...
This is serious.
So...
Serious hate.
So I would say that has also been a really big contributing factor into why this is ending, is that we're not growing anymore. And there was a point where I really thought that we would grow to the point where we can make a little bit of money.
Me too.
And I think
shortly after we started on YouTube,
yes, like
our
Rachel's
numbers got really big.
Rachel's season, and then I don't think it's necessarily that our quality has diminished. Maybe it has. I don't know.
Disagree.
But I do think that there being so many different alternative options, and then they're all on video as well.
And so many of them are like sponsored or with like established podcast networks.
Right. Yeah. So it's just like,
sorry guys.
Yeah. What's the point? Also, and then there's just like a lot of franchise related people that are also starting Bachelor podcasts. One of whom definitely copied us. Do we want to
This
talk
is
about
our
that?
last show. You might as well. Just get it off your chest.
So this has been killing me for the longest time.
So people who have been avid watchers of our YouTube, there's another podcast based in Chicago. A man and a woman who like basically stole our concept photo, like our home photo, stole pretty much our concept for the show. He watches it, she didn't.
Yeah.
Except their show is terrible.
Not funny.
Not funny.
Like 30 views.
It's really long.
And they
have like an hour 45 minute episodes. And they contacted us after they started their podcast wanting to do like a crossover episode, aka wanting to steal our viewers.
Yeah. And then also I have mutual friends on Facebook with the guy that started it. I would bet you anything that he saw a or like somebody liking something or whatever on his feed, and just like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I'm not gonna be original, blah blah blah.
Yeah, and the name of this podcast is
Pedals and Bricks. Fuck you, Pedals and Bricks. Fuck you.
This is our farewell. Fuck
I
you.
don't care. All right, I'm not in the comedy scene at all. No skin in the game.
No.
They can go fuck themselves.
Also, he's a straight white guy named Jonah Jerkins, so...
Let's not drop his last name. Well, I guess it's on it.
It's on there.
More like Jonah Jerk Off, huh?
Boom!
Boom! Been sitting on that one for years. Finally got it out. Finally got it out. It feels so good. So, other podcasts, us not growing, is for sure a big factor.
They're still doing their podcast, though.
You think of like how much they've invested in it. They do the YouTube
cameras.
videos. I've seen like 30 seconds of it. Multiple cameras like shooting back and forth, and it's just it can't be worth it. But yeah, you keep chasing that dream.
Do it.
I'm trying to think other reasons that we're folding. Well, do you have any in particular? Your food budget has gone way up since I've started eating dinner here.
Tommy's eating me out of house and home. I gotta pay for another kid.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's either Tommy or the baby.
It's really just the baby. Like I'm gonna have 2 kids now.
Yeah.
It's just it makes it harder and less worth it if we're not. I feel like if our numbers were still really high or if they were going up, even if we weren't making money.
Yes.
It could be worth it. Because again, this is as easy on me as it possibly could be. Tommy drives to my house, we record here, and then he leaves and I go to bed.
I did text Jenny on the way here. I'm not going to miss this drive. It's brutal.
It's 45 minutes to an hour.
And I would say, once again, had the numbers been higher, yes. To the point
really, it's your guys' fault.
All of your fault.
We told you to tell your friends.
It just never happened. Yeah, I guess not. So really, this is all about you. You know how you don't want to blame the children during a divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is... Or
when like people say goodbye and they thank their fans, we're going to blame our fans.
So I've got some names of fans that I just really want to lay into. People that...
have a lot of problems with you, people.
Pissing me off. People that I really hate. No, so I think those are all, things that have contributed to it.
Life, man.
I also deep down think that I've got a better chance of getting on The Bachelorette if I'm not
we
an
don't.
active. Yeah, if I'm not an active host.
If you are not actively bashing the show every week.
Yeah, I think that could be an issue. Or, just not being good looking enough, whatever.
You are way more attractive than a lot of these asshats on this show.
I'm not going to really dive into Hannah's people because I just am not jazzed about
They're
this.
getting worse and worse every year.
They're really
but can
bad.
we talk about the sperm donor?
Yes, okay. So there's one guy on the season, Mateo, who is,
Hobby.
his hobby or side gig, I guess.
AKA how he paid for drugs in college.
Yeah.
This
Is
is his weed money.
he donated sperm. And he's fathered, through the artificial insemination, 114 children.
Yes, my friend Allie looked it up, and that's 7 years
So you can't go every week?
of frequently donating sperm. There's a limit. Well, and because they pay you.
Oh my god.
And, you kind of have an endless supply. It's not like plasma.
Yeah.
But
Oh god. Imagine.
they don't want, the Mateo sperm bank.
his-
They need other people
His
in there.
wrists, he must have carpal tunnel.
And she also is just she's 114 kids. Atlanta's big, but it's not that big.
Oh, yeah.
What if they grow up and start accidentally procreating with each other?
Well, and then also at these sperm banks, which I really should look into this. This seems like a great
Cash
cow.
money.
This is how we can fund the podcast. Wait, we're
Yeah.
staying on.
Screw personal training. Just donate your sperm and your plasma.
So what I'm curious on is usually don't you have to be a Harvard graduate or have appealing genetics?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind then.
It also depends on the sperm bank because they're private. Mm-hmm. So some of them probably have very high standards, and some of them probably have very low standards.
Okay, so I'm guessing
AKA
Mateo.
no standards.
Yeah.
Mateo is probably a no standards sperm bank.
And then there are just some schlubby looking guys who they probably just went to one sperm bank and pulled out everyone that was donating sperm that
My
day.
casting director just walked into the lobby and was like, "Hey, anybody want to be on The Bachelor?"
Oh sure, why not? Let me finish up in here.
Yeah, I just gotta do this.
Ben Higgins is in there with all of his friends. Okay, yeah, sure.
Guys, why is Ben Higgins still on my television?
He won't go away. It's like a cockroach.
Let's just blame Ben Higgins on why we're not doing the
I
podcast
think
anymore.
that's
It
a
is
good idea.
100% Ben Higgins.
Yeah, for sure. It's his fault. He's a bad guy, bad person, bad human. And he's been sending me threatening letters, a lot of nasty phone calls. I don't know.
Evil drawings.
Yeah.
Sexual.
Sexual. Just missionary position because that's all he knows. But so I thought what we would do is go over every season that we've done
Okay.
briefly and talk about our favorite moments. So just a couple minutes on each season. So we start with Caitlin.
Favorite moment was obviously when she and Nick banged.
Yes.
Unscheduled.
Yes, fuck, in Dublin. That's a great moment.
Yeah. They just got super drunk and banged it out.
Runner up, I will say, is when she and Ben made out, and then she asked, "Are you a virgin?"
That was also good. Ooh, third. When she let Nick get through his entire proposal speech
Oh, and she let him get down on a knee.
before she dumped him.
Oh, that was brutal.
Oh my god, it was so painful and amazing to watch.
So I legitimately felt bad for Nick. At that
It was
yeah.
that was a Home Alone moment.
Next, we had a season of Paradise. Clear winner here.
Who was it? Which
Carly
season?
and Kirk. The breakup.
Oh god, there were so many tears.
Yeah.
Carly was crying so hard.
When he knew he was gonna break up with her, and they zoomed in on him when he was drinking the champagne, and he did the shifty eye thing. Great moment.
Oh.
Next
God.
was Ben H's season of The Bachelor.
Oh, I also just backpedal to Paradise. Jade got the first date card and wanted to take Jared on the date,
Yeah.
but he was already on a date with Ashley, and so she went on a date with Tanner,
And then they got married.
and they got married.
Poor Jared. And now Jared's
Now he
gonna have
has
to
to marry
marry
Ashley.
The poor guy.
Because every woman in America is too terrified of her to date him.
That's a very good runner-up moment. Yeah. Okay. So next we have Ben H's season.
My favorite moment is how his V-necks just got progressively deeper.
Okay, I've got an actual couple.
Go.
I mean, JoJo's mom with the one.
Oh my God, JoJo's mom. Numero uno, always.
Yes, great moment. And then also JoJo in the bathroom.
Crying.
Crying. Can I go back to Caitlin's for a second?
Yes, do it.
Another great moment was when she told Sean that she had slept with Nick. And Sean, I think you were actually out. My friend Kate.
Yeah, I don't remember talking about that.
So she tells Sean that she slept with Nick, and Sean's like so angry that he has to go to the bathroom. And my friend Kate suggested that he had an angry beat-off at that moment.
An angry beat-off or a sad poop.
Yeah, one of those two. Okay, so Ben H. Then after Ben H. was JoJo. Mm-hmm. God, JoJo did not have a great season.
Her crop of gentlemen was terrible, and it was just so obvious that she was picking Jordan Rogers.
Mm-hmm. But she did
from the get-go.
She did have one great guy that made up for the season.
Which one?
Chad. There's so many good Chad moments.
Bless you, Chad, and your love.
He made that season
sweet
for us.
Potatoes.
Yeah, the sweet potato. That's what I was gonna say. He's eating the sweet potato, and for some reason, Daniel from Canada is like, let's say that you're Hitler. Let's not say I'm Hitler.
Let's not say I'm Hitler.
Great moment. Great moment. Then we had Paradise again.
Which season had the guy who got super drunk and jumped into the pool naked the first night? Was that JoJo's season?
Oh no, that was Caitlin's with Ryan McDill.
Yep.
How do I know these names?
I don't know.
So yeah, I think
that moment just sprang to mind, and I was wondering when it was because I couldn't remember.
That's great.
Because my brain is turning to Swiss cheese because of this baby.
So next we got to Paradise. Probably, it's hard to differentiate the seasons of Paradise, right? So this one would have been when
especially since so many of them are repeats.
Carly and Kirk,
repeat attendees,
got engaged. Right?
No.
Yeah. Not Carly and Kirk. Carly and
Evan.
And Evan.
God.
And now apparently they're happily married.
I keep seeing them on ads for some sort of game.
I scroll through escape shelter.
I scroll through it so fast on Instagram, so it doesn't think that I want to see it again. But I keep seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe now that this is over, you won't see it anymore.
Huh?
Maybe now that the podcast is over, you won't see it anymore.
My phone won't be listening to me talk about The Bachelor.
Yeah. So I would.
Guys, your phones are listening to you. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, they for sure are. There's no way they're not.
We were up at my in-laws, and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law kept trying to convince them that they needed to get an Alexa. I'm like, you don't need an Alexa.
That's how they're going to win.
1, you don't need an Alexa. 2, you don't want an Alexa. She's gonna murder you. They're gonna figure out how to do it.
I totally agree. Yeah. We've all seen Terminator.
I know.
The machines rise up.
Yeah.
Let's get into a lot of deep political theories that I have.
We do have 2 smart TVs down here, so
okay. Oh boy. Yeah. Now you're in trouble.
I think we turned off the voice command feature, but they're still listening.
So
that's why TVs are so cheap now. You are the product.
Great. I mean, whatever. That's fine. After Paradise, we had Nick's season of The Bachelor.
Oh, another good moment from JoJo's season was when we were recording and we found out that Nick was going to be the Bachelor.
That was probably during Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah, that was maybe the top moment in the show.
Yes. Tommy leapt out of his jeans with joy.
Yeah, that or when we started reading from The Perfect Letter. That was great. I wish I had brought that copy of it.
That was such a good gimmick, you guys.
Yeah, it's a really good one. So from Nick's season, this is when you notice a real noticeable downturn in the show. Because Nick on Paradise, on Bachelorette, he'd almost been a villain at times.
Oh, yes.
On Paradise, he has this great redemption arc because he's very honest and seemed approachable. Mm-hmm. And then he is just a total dud as the Bachelor.
He was all super tight shorts and nothing of substance.
Yeah.
Everything was boring.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Nicole, are you guys in the new fancy basement? Yes, we are.
Yeah. And 294 is a huge beat.
Always.
Yeah. It's always the worst.
Especially during rush hour.
So, but for a highlight of that season, there has to be a highlight.
You know what's happening to my brain right now? I don't remember who Nick chose. Yes, I do.
Vanessa Grimaldi.
Vanessa.
Yeah. She had a great ass.
She was just hot all around.
Hot. Maybe when Raven said she didn't have an orgasm.
Yes.
And she jumped around. Were they in like Denmark or something? Mm-hmm. Because she finally came. That's really nice. That's a nice one.
I enjoyed Rachel's onesie pajamas.
I do remember those. Those were good.
The morning after the fantasy sweep.
Who was like, oh, the bad girl was Corinne.
Yes.
Corinne had some good moments.
Oh, Corinne. Villain's got a Vil. Except she wasn't a villain.
That wasn't... Villain's Got a Vil, though, came from Caitlin's season. That was with JJ and... oh, God. He was from Chicago.
JJ and the man he was in love with.
Yeah, when they're strumming the guitar. Looking at each other. Oh, you know what I forgot about?
What?
It's the hand job in the infinity pool in the first season of Paradise. Joe Bailey. Keep doing that.
Guys, it was gross.
That's so good.
But I couldn't look away.
Yeah, it's so good. It was a great moment. Okay, so now after Nick was Rachel. Rachel had some dicey moments. Probably my least favorite season to talk about.
Well, it's because it had an added social and political implication.
That they just hammered us over the head with.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I don't care. This is not the forum for that. I would say...
If you guys had a Black Bachelorette a long time ago, we wouldn't be dealing with this now.
Right. Wait until they have a Black Bachelor, if they ever do. Probably not.
Ever.
It'll be way, way worse. You know what I mean by worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The social media commentary they're going to try and force over our head. So Rachel's season, obviously the Peter breakup was... That's pretty phenomenal.
Iconic.
Yeah.
It was just so emotional.
The goodbye makeout.
Her fake eyelashes on the floor.
Yes.
That's what happens when you cry that much.
Yeah. And
the
now
glue becomes not very glue-like.
It loses all adhesion.
Yes.
Yeah.
No integrity.
I never... So now her and like... and Brian, I guess, are really involved
Brian with a Y?
Yeah. Absalo. They're really involved in like mid-level marketing scams. Brian is, at least. She works for ESPN.
Multi-level.
Yeah.
She does?
Yeah.
Wasn't she a lawyer?
She was. Yeah. And her dad was a federal judge, so she really upheld that tradition.
Girl, why'd you do that?
It's much easier money. It's gotta get tiresome after a while, because like it's essentially like being on vacation when you're one of these Instagram people.
Right?
Yeah. I think it's gotta be a pretty sad life, actually. Like, how do you get a sense of accomplishment?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When you get the check, I guess.
But then, like, you rely so much on people liking your social media. That
I
can't
feel like
be
that
healthy.
would get really stressful.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you're fresh.
Like, if you get too much of a decline, then you're not gonna get the money anymore. And then how do you make the money to pay for the things?
Right. Oh my god. I couldn't do it.
Nope, this is why I don't work and let somebody else work.
Yeah, right. It's smart.
Much less pressure on me.
I should do that. I just need to find... That's all I've been missing is just that one woman to just take care of me.
that one woman. So that you can stay at home.
Yeah, stay at home. Not dad. No children.
No, just stay at home.
Just staying at home, taking care of myself.
Yep,
Yeah.
just you and your Halo
I have
top
to prioritize
and your stories.
me first. I might stay on the dating apps because sometimes I find those to be entertaining. So after Rachel, we went to Paradise. God, who would have found love in Paradise that season?
It was Chad, wasn't it? Wasn't that Chad's Paradise season?
No.
No.
It would have been after JoJo's. It was Jesus. How long have you been on today and how many years, too? So we've been on for 24 minutes. And we've been on since 2015. Yeah. Yeah. We predate Trump. So let's see.
Simpler times. Obama was president. Things were still grim, but less grim for women.
Mm-hmm. Were they ever good?
Do you think they understand that when you are 6 weeks pregnant,
you don't know,
you have only gone 2 weeks with a missed period?
Dean and Christina. Sorry, I cut you off there, but
Dean and Christina.
Yeah, I don't think they understand that because they're men.
And they don't care.
Yeah. So Dean, Christina, and D'Lo, that was a great... Dean's father was a great moment on Rachel's season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Dean, Christina, D'Lo situation.
Forgot about Dean.
Yeah, God, what a fuckboy.
Dreamy Dean before he was douche Dean.
Yeah, he was awful.
Yeah, he really was a fuckboy.
Yeah. So that would be the highlight of that season. Mm-hmm. Then we got to Ari. Not many highlights in Ari's season.
0 highlights. Oh, when the girl cried at the racetrack. That was funny.
That was funny.
Because the bumper cars when she was a kid.
So, I mean, Ari did have one of the greatest finales of all time.
Yes.
He did. The thing with Becca where they just kept filming, and then they went to like the different frames so that you could see all the cameras. It's pretty exploitive.
That was like,
Yeah, great moment.
Really? Taylor and Derek got together that season of BIB.
Yeah, but they broke up. Who cares?
Oh, did they break up?
Oh, yeah.
Of course they did.
Going back to Ben's season, Olivia getting left on the island.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good moment as well.
They just zoomed out and she's just all sad.
She died.
Do you think she died that day, you guys? Do you think they were like, okay, we're all gonna leave for like the cameras, but like we're gonna come back for you?
Yeah, right. And then
don't worry. Do you think she thought they're gonna leave me here to die?
Well, they did leave a guy on a glacier one time. He didn't die, but he just is the guy. Oh man, what's
Cupcake?
No,
it wasn't a glacier. It was a cliff in Ireland.
No, not Cupcake. Cupcake did almost jump off the cliffs. He almost
looked
committed
like
suicide.
he was gonna jump.
I don't be sure Cupcake is straight. I'm not sure. He seemed because remember when they did the Aladdin thing, he was way too into the musical theater. We can say this now. We're going off the air. It doesn't matter. Theater.
R-E.
But he no, it was the season before we did it. This guy got the Bachelorette's name tattooed on him, and then she dumped him on a tail one day, and like they were on a glacier, and the helicopter took off with her and the guy. Yeah.
There was a hurricane coming and they just left me there.
Well, sucks to suck. You shouldn't have cankles, Olivia.
Hey, I have cankles.
No, I'm joking. Remember that was the knock on her.
Yeah.
I'm not actually criticizing her for cankles. I have cankles as well.
Mm.
I don't have
I have extra cankles now because I'm starting to get swollen.
Yeah, right. The swelling has to be not fun. So let's see. We were on Ari's season. After Ari was Becca. Becca was not good either. She chose that really dumb guy.
And we loved Becca when she was on Ari's season. And then she got the Bachelorette makeover. And it was all gold dresses. And they took away her highlights and gave her terrible makeup and jewelry. And it made me sad.
I think everybody looks worse as the lead.
As the lead.
Even the guys. Like, Nick, I liked his fashion sense before he became the lead.
Yes.
And that was just so tight.
So tight. Also, still waiting on his Polished Gent subscription.
Just anytime. Anytime. I already grew out a beard to match you, Nick. I'm slowly becoming you. And I just need it. So
Nick would never wear glasses. They'd get in the way of his baby blues.
I don't know. I feel like he could wear these glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He totally would. With no lenses.
Yeah.
Not even just non-prescription lenses. He would just wear the frames.
Yeah.
Do you ever see that? No, like notice that on television?
Yeah. Athletes do it all the time.
I notice it all the time. In sitcoms, I notice it. I'm like, there are no lenses in those glasses.
I'm sure it's because of lighting from cameras and stuff.
I'm sure it is as well, but it's just like, it's so noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
It's so noticeable.
Imagine
I have it on New Girl all the time. It drove me nuts.
Imagine George Costanza if he didn't have frames. Or didn't have lenses.
He'd be Larry David.
No,
Larry David has glasses.
Yeah. I think Rachel should have said, let's go to the helicopter pilot when Kenny had to go back have it out with Lee again. That would have been funny. Yes. That would have been a good one.
Oh, I forgot about Lee.
Lee was terrible. Lee was a bad guy. Yeah.
He was racist.
Mm-hmm. He was very racist.
Yeah.
So who's season? Oh, Becca's season. Oh, so we need a highlight from Becca's season, right?
Oh, another highlight from Ari's season is when Becca's ex showed up.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
And your best tweet ever. He sipped the tea in a very I fucked her last night kind of way.
He sipped that espresso in a very I fucked her last night manner. Yo, Jeff
I don't know, we had a great time
the
last
other
night.
day. I think he had his pinky up.
Yeah. Great time.
Just like the sip and
Yeah.
the face after the sip, yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, oh, Tia and Colton, not Raymond, Peyton. That would be a highlight from Becca's season. And this is really where you started to get rubbed the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't so bad before. The whole thing with Colton and Tia, him trying to game the system, which you can't do that.
No.
All right?
They'll call you out.
It's a journey for love. You have to be authentic
Yes.
and genuine.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why he thought he could get away with that. But he did, because he had me in The Bachelor. So it worked out.
He did get away with it.
So never mind. He's smart.
He had to play nice with Tia on Paradise.
But then act like he got his heart broken. Remember when she came on Paradise and she said Becca told him that that she'd say hi to Garrett for him? It's like, he's crying over you. Don't say, you know the guy that's having sex with me almost every night? I'll tell him you say hello.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Becca had the Jordan, and Chicken David feud. That's
That was
right.
stupid.
I hated Chicken David. I did like Jordan.
Ended up liking Jordan, yeah.
So then Paradise.
Kind of like, Jordan was like Corinne.
Yeah,
They should really find each other.
they really should. So Paradise, Jordan and Jenna, the whole fallout was fantastic. The fact that she, multiple sugar daddies, yeah. She was phenomenal.
Didn't he fall off the bunk bed, too?
David did, yes. David really jacked up his face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
And they made that footage of him going to the hospital seem like it was a fight.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Just keep commenting your favorite memories,
Disappointing.
because then maybe we'll talk about some of them. So yeah, Jenna and Jordan was the highlight from that season of Paradise. I don't know if anybody else got engaged.
Oh, you know what we missed on one of the seasons of Paradise? Grace, Grant, and Lace.
Oh my God, yes, that's a really bad
Who
couple.
got matching tattoos.
Oh, she was such an idiot.
She didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but he was. A
She
scumbag.
shouldn't have.
Yeah, he should have.
They also had sex, like, on camera.
Dude, his chin.
Remember?
I don't remember them having sex on camera, but
It was, like, the night vision camera in the room, which,
Yeah.
why?
his chin is insane. It goes like,
It was huge.
yeah.
I'm going to ignore Crystal and Chris because
Crystal's
their
so hot.
relationship makes me want to vomit.
Yeah, I just don't like Chris at all. I'd give Crystal a chance.
I don't like Crystal, but I agree that she's super hot.
Yeah, give me a call when that when that doesn't work out. I'm right here.
No, they're making too much money appearing on franchise events.
Do
They're like sitting in the hot tub in the parking lot during the
Colton's
premiere.
Yeah, this is awful. So then Colton's season. Did you know that Grant was on BIP Australia last year? I just saw that this week. I didn't know there was an
Why?
Australian Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of different countries.
But they're having our people go on.
Apparently,
I don't like that.
part of like the exchange program, like they did with the Olympics.
Yeah, right. We did do that, and then that Kevin guy came on. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. He ended up with.
We're taking on an international flair.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll do the Winter Games again.
Well, we won't watch it again.
Yeah, I watched it. Remember? I gave a couple updates.
I do remember.
'Cause they had my-
I sure as hell didn't watch it.
That had my girl, the one that Dean ended up with, I loved. Leslie. Remember? Leslie Murphy. Oh, she's great. She's great. Love her.
Russian Alex was on it too.
And then we had Colton season. I mean, the highlight is him
Obviously.
getting his heart ripped out. Yeah, that's great.
And the fence jumping.
The fence jump was phenomenal.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Great television.
And really, do we...
Why isn't every week like that?
Yeah, that's the thing. You think of how many pointless weeks we sat through. And just how awful this show was
They
at
just
times.
kept teasing.
Yeah. And
Guys, he's got to jump the fence. Next week? Nope.
he jumped the fucking fence. They kept showing that part.
Fucking fence.
I still think that was staged. The part with him and Harrison. I don't think Harrison was ever chasing him. You can never see them in a shot together. I think...
He was in the car, though.
Yeah, but I think what happened was he jumped the fence. They probably went and found him. And then afterwards they're like, hey, Chris, let's reenact this. Because it'll make for great TV. And it did.
It did.
They know TV.
It was compelling as fuck.
Yeah. And then that's kind of where we left it. So we left at a great moment. Chris Harrison continually asked Colton if he had lost his virginity. Yes. Also
Just
a good moment.
The constant discussion of Colton's virginity.
Yeah, he was. And I bet there's a chance that Colton's still a virgin. I could see him not manning on
I could see him just being terrified.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks so dark in there.
I'm just not ready.
It just doesn't seem right.
Oh, it's a big scary cave.
Yeah.
What's that smell?
That's the smell of lust. So all those are really, really good moments. Some of our favorites throughout the years. I'm sure we missed some. I mean, the best moments were when we read The Perfect
Letter.
That was really good. I'd say when we stumbled upon live streaming. That was fun.
Purely by accident.
Yep.
And then never looked back.
I would say, looking back, we do look very different from when we were first on YouTube or even the picture.
Yeah. Time ages you.
The best memory is Lucy being born.
Yeah.
Just because Jenny was a real bitch about getting a sub that week.
I took a whole 2 weeks off.
And she didn't let me know until the day of. Hey, I'm going to need a sub tonight.
No, I texted you on Sunday.
Okay.
When I was in labor.
Yeah.
I thought that was very considerate.
So, guys, tonight, Lucy and I, we never really developed that connection throughout the season. I'm sure I'll see her again, but really
She's
thought
older now.
Yeah, really thought I was gonna be best friends with her.
When we forgot to record it, so we had to re-record it. We did do that, and it was like a good episode too.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of organic moments you couldn't recreate.
We crushed that first take.
It was really good.
And then it was like, it was so late. We were so tired.
Yeah,
it was so disheartening.
Yeah. So that was a really good moment.
when we found out that Nick was going to be the Bachelor was a good moment.
One. Yeah.
My favorite was when we were discussing the proper way to cuff your pants. And you were like, nobody gives a shit about that. And then like 8 people commented on how much they enjoyed that moment and related to it and needed that information.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, haha.
Jenny, after a good haircut, was always good.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's about it. My dating life was obviously great.
Obviously.
What's come full circle?
I do love how much you were able to couch it. And how much I was able to couch it.
Yeah.
Because we would like discuss it in full before we started recording. My favorite also was when you kind of gave away that I was pregnant.
Oh yeah, I did not mean to do that.
On the podcast. Because you said I couldn't take cold medicine.
Yeah. When Jenny's husband co-hosted, yes.
Yes.
That was when I was in Ireland.
I think Jeff and I did a good job. He was so nervous.
It's really not that nerve-wracking.
Well, we're used to it now, but he has the same problem with Insta stories. He like hates the sound of his own voice, and he feel like he can't talk fast enough. He's like, I can't talk at a normal speed. Like, 'cause he's thinking too much about his word choices.
I will say, I hate the sound of my own voice, too. This was a terrible medium for me. I hate the sound of my own voice, and sometimes I really hate how I look.
I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
And I think you look great.
Thanks. There are just certain days where I'm like, ugh.
Well, yeah, we all have those days.
I'm actually got a little bit of a glow right now from Arizona from a few weeks ago.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's about as dark
The
as I
sunburn
get.
has faded.
Yeah.
Did you peel?
Not this second time, but the first time
The first time you peeled.
Hoping you would get on the Bachelorette was fun. I thought you would. I was rooting for you, Tommy. That hope is not.
I know.
That's not done. Not until I'm like 33. Then I'll be officially too old. Guys, I'm not going to meet anybody.
No, there isn't an age limit for guys.
Yeah, we can keep nominating.
Women, when you turn 31, you're an old cougar, but you know.
For guys, yeah. So just keep nominating me every year.
Yeah, see, Marie says you're cute. With a winky face.
Thanks so much. Whose season would you want to be on?
Ooh.
Out of who we've done. So let's limit it to
It
that.
depends on, like, for what reason.
Okay, let's
say
first to who you want to end up with.
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, that's probably mine.
Probably.
Mine would probably be, let's see, Caitlin,
You have 8 Bumble notifications.
Rachel. Yeah, Bumble sucks. It's terrible. Hinge is like the only app where I get anything good.
There you go.
It's really hard being single, guys. I would say of all the Bachelorettes,
You love Andy.
I do love Andy. Probably couldn't end up with her. I would say probably Rachel. Rachel would be yeah.
Yeah. I want to be on Peter's season. Me too.
I mean, I do love Claire Bear. If we're saying that any woman from the franchise is fair game.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a whole different question.
Honestly, I'm not going to go for it. I don't like brunettes, though.
He's equal opportunity.
Yeah, I am. I actually have dated
You like blondes, brunettes, and gingers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, gingers. Don't date gingers.
Well, she broke your heart.
I've had 2 gingers. All right? 2 of them.
Which one was the other one? Oh, she was a ginger?
Yeah. It's terrible. They're awful people. No, they're not awful people.
They don't have souls.
Yeah.
And they break Tommy's heart.
Yeah. Who did you like on TV but disliked on social media? That's a good question. I mean, I would say...
I don't pay attention to their social medias.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah.
That's a hard question for me to answer.
I would say somebody whose social media made me hate them much more would be either Robbie or Chase.
Oh, Robbie.
Chase was pretty bad too. Or let's just answer it. It's simple. Ben Higgins.
Ben Higgins.
We used to like Ben Higgins. Mm-hmm. So
back when he was just wearing sweaters and getting his heart broken.
Now, is there any moment that you would like to be a fly on the wall for that happened throughout this franchise? I already know mine, so I'll tell you.
What's yours?
I would like to hear what Cassie and the beauty queen from Virginia, who we thought was going to be the Bachelorette at first, who had the tragic story, what they said on the bus. I want to know what that conversation was.
I think I would have liked to watch the entire Peter Rachel breakup unedited.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. There's, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what?
And the peeping Tom part
Nick
of
and
me
Caitlin.
would, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Nick
I was
and
gonna say.
Caitlin.
Nick and Caitlin, I for sure want to watch.
I also wouldn't mind seeing the conversation that she had with Sean off camera that they kept referencing.
Right. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. When she snuck into the room, it was Ben and Sean. Ben went into the shower, and when he came back, the entire picture had changed.
Yep.
So she had told Sean that he's the one.
Yep.
Can you imagine that sneaking into somebody's room now? That wouldn't happen. I don't know, maybe it would.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. So then we should probably wrap up.
Oh, guys. I'm getting all teary.
Are you?
No.
Not really, yeah.
I could probably make myself cry, though, especially with the hormones. It's not something I've ever tried to do, like actual tears. Like I can stage cry and make it sound like really convincing, but I can't produce tears.
I can watch a dog video.
But I probably could now.
So originally Jenny was not supposed to be the host.
I wasn't.
Yeah, some person who will remain nameless.
But she was a little upset when we got a lot of traction.
Yeah, was supposed to be the host. So Jenny, thanks for filling in.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
for
you're
4
welcome.
years.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So now we're gonna start next season with our permanent host,
Permanent host.
Jenny's been subbing for 4 years. We're going to start on Monday with the person that actually deserves the spot.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Yeah. She's real dynamite.
And then Jeff, thanks so much to him for letting me come over, eat your food.
Yep.
Thanks for making so much cake.
You're welcome.
The cake is really good.
Yeah.
Go to @JennyCakesChai.
No, guys, the cake's done.
Oh, really?
The cake's done. It's been like almost a year, and I haven't gotten much like this.
Yeah.
I'll still make cakes for your mom.
Okay, yeah, because she really, I think it's counting on cakes.
I'll still make cakes for your mom.
Okay.
I'll do it for like family and friends.
Okay. I think you should still post photos of your cakes.
Yeah, because they are pretty.
Yeah.
Dude, did I tell you about the one I made for my mom's birthday?
No. Did you post photos of it?
Yeah, it was layers of chocolate cake and chocolate chip cookie. And chocolate frosting. Hey, babe.
Hello. Is it on Jenny Cakes?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Gonna look it up.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is just porn.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So it was chocolate cake, vanilla frosting, chocolate chip cookie, vanilla frosting, chocolate cake. Yeah, so 2 layers of cookie and 3 layers of cake. The vanilla frosting in the middle, chocolate frosting on the outside, chocolate ganache on top, cookie pieces on top, chocolate covered cake balls.
A lot of chocolate. So it's like a Kardashian's dream.
It's like a joke. Oh, it's like a joke with my mom because a couple years ago at her birthday, she got so drunk and we were at the restaurant. I feel like I've told this story before. Yeah. That's not chocolate. Yeah. She got real upset. So whenever I make her birthday dessert now.
Yeah. We won't put a link to it, but it's @JennyCakesChai, CHI, on Instagram. I'll plug mine.
For the last time.
Yeah. @ThatTrainerTommy.
Yep.
If you want fitness help.
He has created programs for people like online before to do. Hey babe, you want to say bye?
Yeah. Say bye. Jeff has been in a bunch of episodes, either in the background.
He came down for a beer.
Yeah. He's drinking a beer. Yeah.
Bye everyone.
@Tommy.Roth too for my personal.
Yes.
If you still want to stalk. And also that's gonna be a great source for photos for when you do nominate me for Bachelorette. That's not ending. Yep, that's right.
Yep.
CCC.
No spaces.
It's all one word. So yeah, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else to say. Chris Harrison, if we see him,
in this life or another.
Yeah, tell him about me. That I really want to meet him, and that
that you may call him Papa.
Yeah. Also, I may still tweet occasionally from the page.
Because he will continue to watch the show.
I may not this Monday because the premiere always sucks, but yeah.
Guys, I hate to break it to you. I am not going to continue watching this program.
It's okay.
Even though
your life is going to be better for it.
I'm at home and can watch insane amounts of television.
Yeah.
Although I have to start being careful about what I watch in front of Lucy because she's getting like too aware of shit.
Yeah.
So like I can't watch The Handmaid's Tale with her in the room.
What is going on? Why are they not looking at this lady?
Too much, you guys. It's almost too much for me. It's definitely too much for a 2-year-old.
And then I still am going to pursue tickets to the Men Tell All.
Yes, you should do it.
I'm in hot pursuit of that. If anybody has a hookup or anything, please let me know because I'm dying to go.
You should contact that producer again. Be like, hey, I know you don't want me on the show this time, but can I get tickets?
I really should. I should.
Can I get tickets?
Also, there are casting producers that you can follow on Instagram. You've got to be creative. Flood them with my information.
Flood them with his Insta.
All right. Well, good job. Thanks so much. Thanks for subbing.
Should we shake?
Put it there. All right. Thanks so much for listening. I don't have a podcast to direct you to. Don't watch any others or listen.
No. Just forego all future podcasts in protest.
Of any genre.
Yes.
No more cereal.
No.
It's done. All right. Thanks so much.
You did it.
Bye.
Bye.